Hello, welcome to live. Hey, Steven, how are you doing? Hi, Adrian. How's your weekend? Hi, Tubuset. Hi, Kevin. Yeah, I still have a little bit of a summer cold yet, so thank you for saying I let it, Kevin. I'm doing good. I just still have a summer cold. I went into Thorpe at about 11. Hi, Gabby. I went into Thorpe, picked up a few things in Thorpe this morning. Got to McDonald's for myself. We'll be finishing up mowing the lawn after this live stream, so yeah. Yeah, I had a relapse on my cold on Wednesday and was wiped out. That was no fun. Hi, Gabby. Thank you for coming. Thank you, everybody, for coming. This was kind of impromptu live stream, so I'm gonna try to stay on for 2 hours. So trying to get my watch time up, so yeah, thank you, Debbie. Was trying to make my rounds this morning. Well, okay, see you when you get back, Steven. Yeah, I've been trying to make my rounds with sandals, and I gotta take a stop at Adrian's sandal. I haven't been to his sandal in a long while. Your sandal. I try to support as much as I can. So at least today is a very beautiful day in the park. So it's very windy out. Hi Pete, welcome. Thank you for coming. I'm gonna try to make this a 2-hour gonna try to make this a 2-hour stream if I can, so sorry for like coming on so late and not scheduling it, so Hi Plane, thank you for coming. thank you everybody for coming and hanging out with me and hear me ramble about stuff. So how is everybody's weekend so far? Oh, okay. Thank you, Gabby. Oh, that's good to hear, Gabby. I just had one of the weekends that was slow for me to get going because I still have that lingering summer cold. So, and then the nap's been going against me. I've been napping like the last 3 days straight, and I haven't been falling asleep. Cool. I filmed the storm Thursday night on my Wellis channel. So it was the beginning of the storm, but yeah, the summer cold seemed to be like the worst. That's cool. I like watching storm videos, so I filmed the beginning of the storm in Loveland, but the storm ended up being kind of dangerous for me to film, period, because the high winds and the rain on my Wellis channel. So the latest video is up there, so I got a bunch of I got like 15 minutes total of footage with that storm in Loveland, so that's cool. Yeah, it's on my JD Days channel. Basically it was lightning at the beginning of the storm and figure filmed that for like 10 minutes, and so yeah, I'll be looking forward to seeing that. I don't know, I'm kind of an adrenaline junkie when it comes to storms. Hi bud, thank you for coming. How was your weekend? And it's very windy here. Yeah, I'm hoping to catch, yeah, on the premiere is the St. James car, so I'm hoping to catch, hi, guest shot, thank you for coming and hanging out. Still dealing with a stupid summer cold yet, but thank you for liking. I'm good, just dealing with the tail end of a summer cold. So how are you doing? Yeah, yeah, I've been dealing with the cold today. Yeah, doesn't want to leave me. So I had kind of a little bit of a relapse on Wednesday with the cold, which was no fun. So, well, no car show today. Probably when I get back to Eau Claire, we'll be filming a couple more car shows. Well, the St. James car show premieres at 6:30 Central Time, 7:30 Eastern Time. So that car show video will be premiering. So yeah, at least we have a nice, beautiful day today. So the park looks really pretty today. Thank you for coming, guest and have a good rest of the day. And thank you for coming and hanging out for a little bit. So totally understand. I got some work to do after this live stream myself. So have a great day, guest shot. Well, sit back and enjoy the weather with me. That's all I have to say. Let's see if we could go hopefully sit by the gazebo because I was blinded before. That's why I came over here. Hopefully the sun moved a little bit. Looks like it's a better now. Ah. Sun ain't too bad on this side now, so. Wow, the car's actually doing the speed limit through town for once. Okay, yeah, I think this weekend it's pretty much clear over here, and then next week it's for us gonna be rain. So I'll probably next Tuesday end up driving back in the rain in Eau Claire, to Eau Claire, and so the weather's gonna be clear here, and then that's nice that you're gonna have a little bit more rain later. So it's been so dry lately, it's been pretty bad for the corn up here. Yeah, like everywhere it's been in a drought. It's been no fun. I feel bad for the farmers, especially up here, because they need, like Thursday night there's a nice storm for a couple of hours, but so dry and so, I don't know, lack of storms up here. Yeah, we're in a drought up here in Wisconsin too. No fun for the farmers or anybody with growing stuff for their business. The town seems really quiet now. Hope you guys are all enjoying the pretty views of the gazebo and the clouds and let's try this question. Thunderstorm scary, yes or no? Just gonna... yeah, I totally understand. Yeah, especially when the weather's like very hot, dry, it's no fun. Yeah, well, sometimes, depending on the storm, it sometimes scares me. If it's a tornado. Uh, come on. There. Yeah, the humidity, when I did the Lublin days filming the Sounds Like Summer concert series, and what was it? The Tuesday Night Blues filming, the humidity was so terrible on those filming days, and it's like now 75 and the wind's blowing, and I'll take this any day of the week. So yeah, the last few, like 3 weeks in a row, the humidity's been bad in Wisconsin, and then this week it's been um it cooled down to the 70s all this week, but I have a feeling that at the time we go back to Eau Claire, it's gonna be hot again, so thank you, Pete. And then, of course, the basketball video that I put out this past week was just basically one of those videos I forgot to put out earlier in the year and almost forgot about it. So it was just a random video that I put out. So we're gonna try to. I'm gonna try to do the basketball video live sometime. It would be a different live stream to do, so. Hi Adam, thank you for coming. Thank you for leaving a like. Well, he's not doing the speed limit. Yeah, Duke is an old classmate from Gilman High School. So, maybe when I come back to Lublin, maybe I might do a live stream in Gilman. Thinking about doing that before. Something a little different to do too. This is the Lublin Park, Adam, where I'm in Lublin. Yep, this is Lublin Park. I might, and maybe when we get back from Eau Claire, I might go into Gilman and maybe do a live stream there or a vlog of something. So, yep, maybe 2 or 3 weeks from now, with it maybe cooling down, I'll probably be more likely going to Gilman sometime. Go to Gilman and see what's not happening. Supposedly one of the bars in town have good smash burgers, so I might want to try the smash burger. So I forget what bar that they have like $5 smash burgers on the weekends. I see. Yeah, I haven't been to Miller Dam in ages myself. I don't even remember the last time I was there. Yeah, in Lublin days, Adam, I ran into Mike Bowie. During the first night of Lublin days, so... Oh, nice. Yeah, he didn't say anything to me, but he's, I don't know. Well, I went down to try to film some of the softball game, and he didn't say anything to me. I didn't really say anything to him, so... Dan Bowie said hi to me, but Mike didn't, but whatever. I don't really care at this point in time, so like, stuff is going on almost 30 years ago, and don't really care with high school. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know what he's up to now, so he didn't like me too much in school, and he didn't like me too much now at the Lublin baseball game. So, whatever. Okay. Yeah. He was pretty drunk at the game, Adam. Yeah, he was pretty much skiing like alcohol, like left and right at the game, and I had like a twisted tea myself at Lublin Days. It had one twisted tea and left it at that. He was pretty drunk at Lublin Days, so yeah, same here with him. He didn't talk to me during Lublin Days. I tried to say hi to be nice, and I said hi to his brother, and he said hi back, and that was that damn bully, so yeah, I don't drink anymore either. Like if I'm invited out to go somewhere, then maybe, but other than that, drinking ever since my hernia surgery 3 years ago, kind of rather not drink. So yeah, I just rather stay away from the alcohol now. So yeah, it's like just best to listen to the doctor. So for sure. Yeah, I've been trying to eat healthier too, so even though I got McDonald's for lunch for myself, but I didn't like really have nothing to eat before I left this morning to Thorpe. So yeah, no kidding. Oh yeah, that how come I don't go to a bar because what drinks could be like $5 or $6 a pop. Yeah, one drink could be like $6 these days. Okay, somebody unliked me, so unliked, oh, okay, I don't get that. So yeah, $100 does go pretty quick. Alright, have a good day, Adam, so yeah, but good to get some food in ya, so yeah, I know, I'm trying not to get caught up in that, so yeah, I try not to get too caught up in some of the YouTube stuff, so thank you, Gabby. So, alright, thank you, Adam. Anyway, I am gonna enjoy the weather and not pay attention to the like or dislike anymore, so whatever. I'm gonna try to see if I could go 2 hours on my cell phone on the live, so I'm gonna enjoy the weather and look at the positive stuff, so yeah, that's 2W, so The wind is making it cooler here, Gabby. Yeah, it's a cool wind, so it's actually very comfortable being in the park right now, so... The temperature is about 75 degrees here, so... which is rather comfortable, and sitting out here for 2 hours is just fine for me. Oh, ouch. Yeah, a little too, even though it's 82, it's still a little too warm for me. Let's see where my battery's at. Not doing too bad. It's at 75%. So yeah, just enjoy the view. So see if I can make it till 4:15 at least. So and I'm surprised that I'm getting 5G in Lublin. So okay, thank you, Gabby. Well, the train comes about sometimes every hour on the hours or every 2 hours, depending on the day of the week. Yeah, if my cold wasn't so bad, we would go for a walk today too, but don't want to overdo it either, so maybe we'll go by the woods and maybe take a peek into the woods at least. So, hi Hula, thank you for coming. Just sitting and relaxing at the park, and then we'll probably go take a little stroll by the woods. How's your weekend so far? Uh, it's fine. I'm gonna try to go for 2 hours on the live here, and then after my live, it's all good, Hola. Thank you for coming. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna be going for another hour and 10 minutes if I can. So, yeah, a lot of people are fishing today. So, yeah, it's the same park. Here's one grill. Actually, there's two grills here, so here's one here. Looks like, that's styrofoam. That's weird. And then just this is like the other grill. So, and here's the big grills. They took them down for the summer. They had their last second dinner last weekend at Diamond Lake. Yep. Here, I'll show you the big grills. Yep, this is the same park. So here's one grill here. They still probably have two off in case they might do more grilling later. So yeah, this is the same park. Yeah, they only use the grills, as far as I know, maybe 4 times a year. And I don't know, what they could do to make the town a little more money. Yeah, it's underused. Unfortunately, they took down these 2 for the year, but kept 2 up. Who knows, they might do more grilling. So, I don't know. Yeah, if the town was smart, what they should do, probably like maybe part of the year is maybe just grill some chicken and sell it like a couple of times a month and do something with the pavilion more. People would come out for grilled chicken despite not anything going on. Then the tractor pull is supposed to be happening maybe next month. So hi Kubu, hi Kevin, thank you for hanging out. So yeah, they're underused. It would be a good idea to like maybe, because the grilled chicken is really good. Would comfort a lot of people if they had like something going on even once a month here to use the grills. People would come for the chicken, and so I would eat the grilled chicken meal once a month myself, so. So yeah, these are the big grills. Wow, holy, there's a lot of trains going through town. People would definitely come for the food because I would. Oh yeah, for sure. Their grilled chicken recipe is one of the best I have had. And the St. James Carso grilled chicken I had was really good too, so. So anyway, let's go by the, let's see what's not happening. Let's go to the woods. This is all for the tractor pulls, so yeah, I don't know what's the idea with why some of this is on here, so take a quick peek into the woods. Yeah, there's a little swamp area over here. You can see right where the swamp is. Kind of looks nasty to get through there. Looks like a tree got broken from a storm. Actually, that looked like it was cut. Used to go into these woods all the time when I was a teenager. Let's see, hopefully we could maybe get lucky and see a deer. There used to be a roadway like up this way that was open once upon a time. Yeah, it's pretty much covered over. Very quick to even get in there. Yeah, there used to be an opening like right over here, if I remember correctly, to get into these woods, but they were supposed to build a... Yeah, we used to have a fort, like, when we first moved up here, this was all woods. All of this was woods, and there was actually a swamp over in this area before you covered it up. There used to be a little lake in the middle of where all of this used to be. This used to be all woods over here at one point. So, but they ended up, of course, taking it down. And yeah, we used to have a fort. We used to have a fort where, I think where that tree used to be. Like when this was all woods. The wooded area in here was pretty cool at the time. But now it's a tractor pull area. This was supposed to be... Yeah, it was supposed to be made into a new park, but they moved too slow on making it a new park, and the guy pulled all the funding. This was already like 20 years ago. This happened. Well, it was supposed to be they were supposed to build a new park, and it never happened. So, yeah, it was supposed to be a new park. So yeah, this park was supposed to be made into a new park, and city politics and just, I don't know, a whole bunch of stuff happened that it never got made. I guess they're gonna make the current park into something else and then move the park over here at the time. But of course it didn't happen. So it's actually sad actually. This could have been like a new park area and it never happened. Same with, they were supposed to have low income housing come into town and that never happened too. This is back when I was back in school. This was all supposed to happen and it never did. Let me get into some shade. I gotta see it. I'm doing good. How are you doing, JP? Thank you for coming. I am doing good, doing a little bit better from my cold. So thank you for coming and hanging out. Okay, I got you, JP. Well, thank you for coming and hanging out. Yeah, the cough keeps on coming and going and coming, and it's been a little frustrating. Yeah, everybody, please check out JP's music channel. So here I'll do and one channel. That way you can check out other channels. So please check out JP's channel. It's fine, JP. Thank you for coming. So it's fine. So yeah, I guess they were supposed to make this park into something else and it never happened. So the new park was supposed to, this is like back when I was in high school, that this was going to be turned into something else, and then the new park was going to be moved over there. Thank you, JP. Thank you for stopping in and hanging out for a little bit. So, yeah, it's a very pretty area. So, here's the quick pan around. Anyway, just some brief history, like, this was gonna be totally changed into something else, and then the new park was supposed to be over there, and it never happened. Yeah, either way, it's still a nice park. This is what if they would have completed the project and how different this would have looked back in the day, and then the new park would have been over there. Either way, it's still a pretty area, despite it not happening. Yeah, it's a very nice park, and I'm happy I lived behind it for 30 years. So, hi Jesse, welcome. Thank you for coming. I think we had about 3 trains come through like the last 20 minutes. So, back to where I started. Yeah, it is pretty nice being back there, back so close to the park. Yeah, it's just nice if I need to just get away from the trailer and hang out here. Feels like it warmed up a little bit now. Yeah, it's nice to have the... I am surprised that nobody came to the park yet this afternoon. Usually on a nice day, there's sometimes like 1 or 2 families that come and just hang out, and I am surprised that didn't happen so far. So, yeah, it's nice. Sometimes I just come here and sit and just listen to nature. It's been kind of like my little quiet spot. So, how is Jesse's weekend going so far, and JP's weekend too? So, if you can check out JP's channel, and please, and yeah, I will stay safe. I did all my errands this morning, so I'm pretty much in for the day. So you have a good day, JP, and thank you for stopping by and hanging out for a little bit. It's been good. It was just hard to get going this morning with my lingering summer cold. Went into store, picked up some groceries, and high new times and beginnings. Watched a couple of your reviews this morning. Yeah, have a good day, JP, and I will see you around. Thank you for coming. New times, new beginnings. So how's your weekend going so far? New times. Yeah, the weekend hasn't been too bad so far. This is, I wish my cold would just go away. Oh, that's good to hear. Yeah, this morning was a little bit busy, but other than that, it's once I finish up with this live stream, I'm just gonna finish up some of my trimming with the lawn, and I'll be done. And of course, the wind picked up. See, yeah, it seems to be clouding up now. I don't know if there's any rain supposed to be coming in or not. No. Yeah, I'm gonna be trying to go for 2 hours, Jesse and everybody, so trying to get my watch time up. And I have no idea where I'm at watch time with stuff, so yeah, it seems to be clouding up like over there. Clouds got a little dark, so I don't know if we're getting any rain. And okay, thank you, Jesse. Yeah, it's been a very pretty day. It's about 75 degrees. It's gonna be a cool week this week, next week, so cool. That's nice that you're 78 over there. Oh, nice. Okay. At least it cooled down for you too, Hola. So, the month of the hot temperature, last month was no fun as far as filming goes, because between Lublin days and sounds like Summer and Tuesday Night Blues and the car show, the St. James car show, filming was brutal. at the time, and I'm glad it's cooling down for uh, people, people's places and cities. So it gets cool that it's in the 70s, and with the overcast, it will keep it cool. So let's see how I'm doing. So yeah. Thank you, Kevin, for hanging out. Yeah, thank you everybody for hanging out with me this Saturday afternoon. So, wasn't sure if I was gonna even do a live. My mom wanted me to nap again this afternoon, but my nap's been going against me. I've been falling asleep at like 4 a.m. in the morning, and that hasn't been fun. Yeah, I figure if I don't take any naps and lastly, yeah, it's just the nap's been helping but going against me at the same time, and it's been no fun. So with my cold, it's like trying to get it out of my system, and um I told mom that like I'm not taking no naps just because it goes against me, and falling asleep at like 4 a.m. in the morning ain't fun at all. So either way, yeah, that's good, Gabby, that you really nap. But just I don't know, it's been going against me. My clock's all messed up right now because of my cold. So yeah, today will be no naps, and maybe my clock might start getting back to normal. So then before I go back to Eau Claire, I need my clock running back to normal. There's a bee bud. Get away. Let's go to a different spot of the park. That uh that abandoned building over there used to be a bar, and then it was turned into a house. Somebody bought the property like a long time ago, and they started working on it, and they just suddenly stopped. So, yeah, it used to be, that location used to be like really busy once upon a time. Way it's looking like it might be better off just bulldozing the building and restarting over, because Mother Nature seems to be taking over that location now. Oh yeah, they did a good job when they fenced the whole park, Jesse. Like, this fencing when I was going to school was not up at the time. So, perfect spot to just watch traffic too. Yeah, it is. They really like improved the park after I graduated from high school too. So, there's at least like in town like 2 or 3 buildings that they just need to plow over, and that's one of them. And then the building right next to the VA tribute needs to be plowed over. I am surprised that the rooster is so quiet right now. Ugh. At least it's nice and peace and quiet. That's all that matters. Yeah, the clouds got a little dark. I don't know if there's any rain that could be coming in later. We will see. Kind of just seeing a little cloud, a little dark and then not so dark, so. Yeah, well, another fun idea in Eau Claire would be to go live in every all 43 of Eau Claire's parks would be a fun idea to do. Because it's kind of crazy that Eau Claire has like 43 parks in the city, and that's, in my opinion, a crazy amount of parks. Oh, sorry, excuse me. Yeah, it is a lot of parks. Some parks are really good, and other parks are. Thank you, Hola. Some parks are like really cool, and other parks are like, why did they name it a park? So, believe me, some locations are really cool, and some locations are like, wow, why did you even name this place a park? Because unfortunately, there's like one park that I might not go into. There's a couple of places in Eau Claire that are kind of like very shady on walking the trails. So I probably won't go alone on certain parks in Eau Claire because of this bad stuff happening. So other areas are like nicer than others. So and on my first channel, I used to have like a park series that I kind of did like 8 parts and then never went around doing that again. So who knows, maybe sometime in the future I'll try to hit some of the parks that I haven't been at. Of course, the big park is Carson Park, where Hank Ann used to play. Yeah, I have thought about bringing that series back because some parts are really cool in Eau Claire, and other parts are. I should probably have people with me, if you know what I mean. And then the UW Eau Claire, unfortunately, when I did the Sockfest video, I showed a little bit of UW Eau Claire. That's such a nice location. They have a park by them that goes into a wooded trail too, and so I would like to go and walk the trails by the UW Eau Claire, but I don't want to do it alone. That's the thing, and trying to find people to come with me has kind of been hard lately. So some places I can't go explore on my own because for obvious reasons. Yeah, Hank Ann used to play at Carson Park. They have a statue dedicated to him. The city of Eau Claire is renovating. Yep, safety is always first. So, because there's some stuff that me and my brother went biking and we had to, like, conveniently hurry up and exit because there's some shady people and they're like, oh, where did those two guys go to? And one of the parks out of town. And I think we walked into something that we weren't supposed to, and we hurry up and kind of went on the bike trail and escaped. And yeah, we had like two incidents when we were like kind of urban exploring, and not gonna go through that again. So this is back before like you could film everything on a phone, and so yeah, I want to go and do another Carson Park live. So I'm hoping to get to at least one baseball game this season too, but I don't know how much of the season of baseball is even left. So in Eau Claire, but we do have Eau Claire does have 3 or 4 baseball teams. The Eau Claire Bears, Eau Claire Express, and uh what is that? I can't think of the other name. Yeah, I can't think of the name. Having a brain fart at the moment. So yeah, Eau Claire is an old logging town, so there's like by Carson Park old mill wounds, but I have to be careful about going over there because there's some shady people that like to hang out in those wounds. So yeah, it's just I would like to show sometimes some of the logging routes along Eau Claire sometime. Oh yeah, that's the thing is like certain stuff I can't go alone, even though that's like a there's a lot of people that walk on that trail, but um doesn't mean that it's like safe to go in the woods there. So there's some ideas to do towards spring and fall. So the rooster finally went off. How much berry juice do I have? About 39%, so uh, I got a text from my mom, so let me answer that quickly. Sorry about that, I text, answer my mom right away, so. Go where she could see me. Let's sit over here. Hopefully she could see me anyway. Sorry for cutting out for a little bit. I needed to answer her back, so. Like 2 hours went fast. Or almost 2 hours anyway. We made it. I know Tubaset's supposed to go live today. I don't know if it was later or it's going on now. I'm kind of. So at least today was a very pretty day to do a 2-hour live. So. Okay, maybe it's later today, so, Or I might have got the dates mixed up, one of the two, so. Okay, Yeah, I might have got the dates mixed up too, so. Okay. Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, I'll be heading back to Oakland, I think on the 25th. So, anyway, thank you, Debbie. Okay, I gotcha. I see now. Oh, I get. Okay, thank you, everybody. So, alright, that's good to know. Hi, Fabrics. Thank you for coming in. How's your weekend so far? I'm gonna be ending this live in like 2 minutes. Okay, yeah, Tuesday. I'll be heading back to Oakland on Tuesday. So I'll stay on for another 5 minutes. So thank you for coming in. So I'll stay on for another 5 minutes. So then I'll go finish up my a little bit of my lawn mowing, and I'm doing good. How are you, Fabrics? I'm still fighting a summer cold too. So yeah, we've been enjoying pretty weather in Lublin, Wisconsin. So thank you for popping by. Oh, good to hear, Fabrics. So yeah, it's been a very pretty day here. So yep. mm. So yeah, for sure, Fabrics. Sounds like a semi's coming through. Let's see what's coming through. Sounds like a big. Oh, the Mustang that likes to. Oh, like orange Mustang likes to go speeding past my place. So yeah, I'm looking forward to fall, and I'm not looking forward to winter. So Yeah, same here, Gabby. Same here. Yeah, I totally agree with you. Fall and spring are probably my two favorites too, and anyway, I'm gonna wrap up this live stream, so I would like to thank everybody that came in and hung out for the full 2 hours or just popped in and said hi. Thank you for everybody for coming to the live stream and helping out with watch hours. So I will see everybody around, and I might probably do one more live stream before going back to Eau Claire too. So have a great afternoon and evening, everybody. I will see you around. So have a great day and thank you for coming.